Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you guys new here on my channel, my name is Alison and welcome back to my channel. So for today, this video, we'll be testing out a new foundation. This is a recent new launch foundation from Lawless Beauty. And this foundation is a woke up like this flawless finish makeup foundation. So it does come in this packaging and it's very luxurious packaging. So first of all, this foundation, it retails in Sephora.com and it does retails for $46 and it comes in 1 fluid ounce, which is a very typical foundation, and it also comes in 20 shades, and I don't think 20 shades would easily match a lot of different skin type of people, because 20, I don't think that's enough. And for now, it does have 4-star out of 5-star with 44 reviews on Sephora.com. So this foundation, first of all, it's a full coverage and it does shoots sensitive, normal, dry combination skin type, and it does give you a very natural finish. And this foundation is for all skin types with beautiful coverage and fresh, radiant finish. It's missing oily skin here, so I don't know why they're saying all skin type. So what it does, this is a foundation that is non-comedogenic. It works comfortably throughout the day with a lightweight feel that won't fade or disappear. Antioxidant-rich skin balancing oil, including camellia oils and hydrating sheer butter, helps support skin moisture barrier for a supple, youthful, and appearance. So with this formula, you can achieve full coverage with a natural skin-like finish that never looks cakey or dry. And I know they said this is a vegan foundation and it says clean AF at the back of the packaging. Because this is a high pigment formula, as you shake and use your product, it may retain a pigmentation stain on the wall of the bottle. This will not affect the product inside or the way it pumps out. So this is like the marketing, and it says this is very clean foundation, and I can see it does have a lot of that marble walls on the side. I'm gonna zoom you guys in. So this is all the marbles wall that they are talking about. So this is all the claims on this foundation. If you guys are wondering how it works on my own skin, then let's keep on watching. Okay guys, I'm finally back with this setup. I know I have been switching up a lot of different background because last 2 weeks was headache. I have a lot of people in my house, but now I'm back with this setting. I just love this setting, this lighting, everything. I missed it. So first of all, to start off this makeup, I'm gonna go in with this Super Goop Unseen Sunscreen Broad-Spectrum SPF 40. So I've been using this for a week and I still don't know how I feel about it. I don't want to say I love it yet, but it definitely does the job. It doesn't feel sticky at all, and it does hold up my makeup, I think. But I don't want to say I love it yet until I use more of this product to see how I really like it, to give you guys feedback on this SPF. So while I'm waiting this sunscreen to dry down on my skin, I'm gonna use this Becca Under Eye Brightening Corrector. As usual, if you guys watch my video, you guys know this is my everyday essential because I do have really dark circle, and this really helps to brighten up my under eye and cancel out that darkness. Okay, so now the primer is kind of dries down a little. I'm gonna go in with Rimmel Stay Matte Primer. This is something that I use every single day on my T-zone area because you guys know me, I do have really oily skin. So I really need this to kind of control my oil and prevent it goes really crazy throughout the day. So I just have a little dot here, and I mainly only apply on the center of my face and kind of just dab it into the skin. And now I'm gonna go in with this Smashbox Photo Finish Primerizer. It's a primer and a moisturizer, and this is something that it's similar to Too Faced Coconut Primer. This is a little more hydrating. I'm just gonna apply this the rest of my face where I haven't put any primer yet. And these days, I want to say, since I work, I do have to wear my foundation up to 12 hours because that's my work schedule. So I need something that it really holds up my makeup, and I feel like base is really important for oily skin girl because it just really prep your skin real nicely. Okay, now let's get to the foundation. Today we are trying this Lawless Flawless Finish makeup, and it comes in this really luxurious packaging, and the shade that I got is Sahara. I hope these shades it match my skin tone. Actually, I didn't try in store because I don't think they have it in store, so I just eyeball on what color that I should get. So when you open the box, it has this foundation sitting right inside the box very nicely. So this is what the bottle looks like. It looks like a luxurious foundation. It does have this frosty finish bottle, and with black cap it says Lawless. And when you open the cap, it does come with a pump, which is really nice and handy to try this foundation. And also in the front it says woke up like this, flawless finish foundation, and on the back it does say shake well, so I'm just gonna shake this foundation before applying. And now I'm just gonna try putting on one pump on the back of my hand, actually two pump. So this is what the texture looks like. It's dripping down. It's a little liquidy but not too liquid, and it's not too heavy, something in the middle. So I'm just gonna apply on this side of my face, and I'm just hoping this foundation is matching my skin tone. And for this foundation application, I'm gonna go in with my Morphe sponge and just blend this out onto my skin. I think this shade is a little darker than my skin tone, but that's okay, not too much of a big difference. It does smell very organic citrus scent. Just gonna apply a little bit more on the center of my face, and definitely this shade is a little darker than my skin tone. Oh yeah, so this side of my face with the foundation on, and this side of my face is with my bare skin, and you guys can tell the color is definitely a lot darker. Not a lot darker, but it's more orange than my neutral skin tone. And this is the comparison on both sides. And this foundation, I think it claims to be a full coverage, but I don't see much of a coverage. It kind of just makes my face complexion nicer, but I don't see that it gives a full coverage. Obviously my redness and my acne scar is still on the area. It doesn't cover up much. And on this side of my face, I did use quite a lot of foundation. If you guys can see earlier, I put two pumps on the back of my hand, and I almost do a pump and half foundation on this side of my face. So it doesn't give me that much coverage as I thought it would be, but we're gonna test this out and see how it dries down later on. And now I'm just gonna apply and finish up on this side of my face. Okay, so now I'm just done with applying this foundation on, and I feel like I just give my face a self tan. And you guys can see my chest color and my face color, because I try to look it up online and there's not much review on this foundation, and the description, it feels like this shade it will match my skin tone, but obviously not. So this is a lot more orangey and dark than what it looks like with my chest color. So now let's check in the time when I apply this foundation. So currently the time is 1:20 p.m. and we're gonna check back later on. And now I'm just gonna finish up my makeup. Hi guys, I'm back with the full face makeup on, and now the time is 1:50. So I've been wearing this foundation for 30 minutes now, so now it has been settled down on my face. And I want to first talk about what item that I use, because I know some of you guys are wondering what I use on my face. And first of all, to set my under eye, I'm using this MAC Patrick Star setting powder. I like this just to set my under eye because it does kind of like brighten up my eye a little. It is just my own preference, so you don't have to use two setting powder on your face. So the next setting powder, I use this Laura Mercier setting powder to set the rest of my face. And now moving on to the eye, I did use this Bare Minerals Gen Nude Neutral eyeshadow palette. I mainly only use these two color, the matte shades right here, and this base color to give some color on the base. And then I'm moving on, use this Model's Own liquid metal eyeshadow, and this is something that is very similar to the Stila eyeshadow, and I have to say this is a lot cheaper and it does the job, but it's not as big chunky glitter as the Stila one, but I still like this. This is what it looks like on my eye right now. And moving on for my blush, So blush, I did try this Too Faced Natural Face. I got this last month and I did kind of play around with this face palette. The only thing is this face palette is really hard to open. I mainly use this pink wing shades on the center of my cheek area just to give some color because I feel like this foundation is a lot darker. So I want something that in a pop of color on the cheek area just to bring up the color of my face. And this is the shades that I use, and this palette I've been playing for a month now and I do like it, but I don't love it. So I'm gonna give you guys a review on this later on and see if it gets into my monthly favorites. And moving on, this is something that I just recently purchased. This is the Morphe 8H highlight plus contour palette, and this is what all the shades looks like. I got this more of a darker skin tone because I like the contour shades here, and mainly because of this highlighter shades in this darker shades color. It just kind of attracts me than the lighter shades, so I decided to get this because I can still use their contour shades on this two column and I can use all of these highlighter shades. So today I did mix these two shades right here. This is Donut and this is Dipatane. I'm not sure how to pronounce the name, but I really like this two shades mix it together, and that's what it looks like on my contour. And also when I purchased my Morphe 8H palette, I did came across with this Essence Pure Nude Cosmo Lighter highlighter. This is in the shade 30, Be My Cosmo Light. And at first in this pan it looks like a whitish, very light highlighter color, and I do have this highlighter formula, same highlighter, but in different shades, in shade 10 I believe. That's like the first one they launched with, but this is like the new one. I never see this before, so I just want to try it out and see how it looks like. And this color is a lot more extreme than what I expect. You guys can see my highlighter, it's just straight up like a holographic greenish color. I don't think I can pull this off every single day, and I feel like this is more of a shade that you play with your makeup and like some color on the face, but not for everyday makeup look. And last but not least, on my lips, I'm using this L'Oreal Infallible Paints Matte Shades in the shade 342. And this is what it looks like. It's a very neutral shade and it's a matte, and I really like this formula. I like this drugstore price of a lipstick. So that's all the makeup that I used on my face today, and I want to quickly touch on this foundation, how it works and how I like this right now in this 30 minutes setting on my face. So for now, I feel like this foundation, I have a bad feeling it doesn't work. I want to say my first impression is not that great because it says a full coverage, but I don't see it gives me a full coverage, and I did use a lot of product on my face, and the shade range, I feel like it's not enough, and the shade that it explained or described on the website, it doesn't match my skin tone. I know it's hard to pick up perfect shades for your skin just online purchase, but this is a lot tanner than what I would like to be. And my first impression in this 30 minutes, I do feel like I have foundation on my face. It's not very lightweight, it's not something that is super heavy either, but I do feel something on my face. And I did set it and make sure I set it with the lower missing setting powder because I have a feeling this is gonna crease later on in the few hours mark. I'm gonna chat back in with you guys in the midday and at the end of the day to see how I like this foundation. Does it surprise me or do I just hate it? And I'll see you guys in later. I want to quickly touch on the foundation finish. It doesn't give me a very natural finish. It does look heavy on the foundation sitting on my face, and yeah, it doesn't give me a full coverage, so that is not something that I would like on the foundation, just my preference. Hi guys, so now I'm back. The time is 7:38, so it has been 6 hours since I applied my foundation on my face, and in this 6 hours I just stay around the house and I took an hour nap, so my face is a little oily than usual. When I took a nap, my face is a little oily and it was so hot today. It was like 100 degrees, so This is how my foundation holding up. I do look shiny. I want to zoom you guys in a little to see how it looks. Okay, I hope you guys don't mind closing up to my face, but my face looking shiny, oily. It didn't break up anywhere on my face on the foundation. I have a little breakout here. I don't think it's the foundation. I think it's my skin getting a lot of dirt in this area, but I'm gonna do a really nice facial tonight, so it's gonna be gone by tomorrow. So since my face is getting very oily in this 6 hours mark, I'm gonna blot my face to see how it holds up on my face with this foundation after blotting. Okay, so end up we are using 3 blotting sheets for my oily face to blot out all the oil and the foundation. It didn't take off much of the foundation when I'm looking at the sheets. I can see the foundation is still on my face, except the oil, it's gone. I don't think it's changing up the coverage. But I feel like on the center of my face is showing my pore. I don't know, is it the weather because it's really hot and kind of open up my pores. I'm not sure about that, but I feel like my pores is like opening up, showing up on top of this foundation. Hours mark, and I'm gonna come back in another 2 hours more or at the end of the day and see how this foundation holding up on my oily skin. Hi guys, I'm back for the final check-in. Now the time is 1:15 a.m. so it's past midnight, and officially I've been wearing this foundation for 12 hours wear test, and I think this foundation is just an average foundation for me. I don't like it, and I don't think I'll be using it again because first of all, it does get me oily after blotting. I mean, I have oily skin and that issue is very common on my oily skin. And if you close up my face, there's a little bump here. I feel like the oil in the foundation or some kind of ingredients in this foundation is making me break out. And I feel like it's not covering much. I feel like, I don't know why this area, it's like, it gives me that reddish finish on this face as well. And I feel like this foundation is making me a lot more red on the dark spot that I have on the face. So this foundation is a no-go to me. I don't think I will be using this foundation again. I'm not giving it a second chance just because I don't like the finish of it. It says a full coverage finish, but I don't feel like it gives me that kind of coverage. And also, I really don't like how it feels on the face. Like during the day, I can tell that there's foundation on my face, and also I think some ingredients inside this foundation is breaking me out. So this is a no-go. If something that it breaks me out, I'm not gonna use it again because I don't want to take the risk of my face to try this foundation again to see how it looks or how it works. So I hope this foundation review does help you guys to pick this foundation out, and I hope you guys enjoy watching this video and find it helpful. If you guys like this video, please don't forget to give me a thumbs up and also subscribe down below, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!